This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. This is a research essay about the topic of city. The basic structure, concept, and definition would be presented for the city and explained in a descriptive manner. No specific definition is available for the word city because everyone has his own ideas and thoughts related to the word city. Their definitions might be different from one another to some extent, but they all mean the same. Body. The word city is very different from a town. The city comprises a huge, outsized, and heavily populated metropolitan area administered by many independent districts. This area is built with the help of many constructive minds thinking, planning, and structural organizers. Everything manufactured in the city is observed and supported by the municipality departments so that the inhabitants and people related to those areas can be provided with basic living standards with area-defined city limits or boundaries. The basic standards supervised and planned by the city management of the city are facilities of power, education, water, sewerage, earnings, goods and services, drainage, waste management, recreation, food, and many other services that could support the daily routine lives of the citizens. A city also has some form of regulations, taxation, and administration departments to take care of the routine casualties. The city is to be understood here as architecture. By architecture, I mean not only the visible image of the city and the sum of its different architectures but also architecture as construction, the construction of the city over time. Also Rossi. A city is a place where commercial, educational, institutional, residential, and recreational needs are fulfilled, and they are met with each other in coordination. It allows people from different areas, cultures, religions, colors, castes, and behaviors to get along and live in separate groups to socially coordinate while enjoying their freedom in their restricted areas or boundaries. The word city is indefinite and unclear, so archaeologists like to write it as a criterion of civilization. The city is usually formed because of the advantages of increasing returns to scale and economies of scale. A city is a relatively large, dense, permanent settlement of heterogeneous individuals and groups of individuals organized to perform, or to facilitate the performance of, locality-relevant functions in an integrated manner and to ensure integration with the social system of which the city is a part. Alan S. Berger. The size of the population is one reason for urban heterogeneity, which could be considered as a part of the definition of the word city, and thus, has its own costs and results. But the size of the city has costs and results apart from the increased amount of heterogeneity. The concept of a city must take into account the physical contact, size, and compactness of the population, as well as deviations in institutional structures and types of people living there. The primary shape and relationship of the city are not dependent on the specific individuals, but it is directly dependent on the classes of people living in it. The social life concept of the city is also very straightforward and simple. The people living in the city do not intercept or interrupt each other's daily routine directly, but they gather information about one another to some extent and help each other if there is a need. This is because of the fact that every city is categorized by its social life, adapted by the people living in it. Conclusion. As a whole, a city could be immense in size, providing all the basic facilities needed by the people living in it. But its concept is wide enough to protect their rights, lifestyles, careers, jobs, houses, and boundaries under certain limits. The size and concept of the city could remain the same, but the people could change with the passage of time. If you want to find more works like this essay on the concept of city, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.